Looking good, yeah, perfect.
This is a incline dumbbell curl. The show's been on about 32 years. I don't know that I've ever shown this exercise. Maybe I did. Maybe I had to show Chip English doing it back in the day. I've never had that good arm, so I wouldn't have shown this exercise, but it's a great exercise. One of the things to point out is a lot of times when you're doing standard curl, when you get up to a certain point, you'll start throwing your elbows too high and it activates the front deltoid, right? So that's one of the problems with, try to get people to keep their elbows back. This exercise, if done properly, forces you to. And it calls into effect working the longer head of the bicep. There's biceps bi means two of them, two insertions, two heads of the bicep. And it's a good way to stretch. You're never going to use much weight. Well, stop. You should never use a lot of weight on this exercise. You should never swing on this exercise. This is a bodybuildery squeezy exercise, not a powerlifting sport activation. This isn't that. This is a assistance exercise, a shaping exercise, I want big biceps, I want to look good in a shirt exercise. That's what this is, okay? It's great for men, it's great for women. I always have to say I'm so tired of saying that one thing. But anyway, and I'll show some other people. Maybe I'll find some people with great arms in the gym and I'll film them doing this exercise. So now, the way I always did it was I rotated up. That's just something I grew up doing, and I still do it and everything. But really and truly, the best way to do it is keep your arms, your hands supinated. That's what that position means. And you can kind of go out. If you feel your head coming up, you put a towel behind your head. But you want your elbows to stay down towards the floor. You don't want them to rise up. If you start rising up, you're getting into the front deltoid again. So the point is, keep them down. Now this is about a 30-degree incline. I usually come up one notch, and I'm gonna show you that. Why not show it to you while I'm talking? At least one more notch, right? That's what feels right to me, right? So it keeps me strict, so I don't need much weight. That's the perfect angle. And I was cold, so I wouldn't take off the long shirt. I'm old, I'm not taking off my shirt for you. You saw the movement. I'll show other people doing it. But that's an incline dumbbell curl. It's great for the biceps. Like I said, it's a great stretch. And if you've never done that, it's also something that you don't have to have a lot of equipment. A lot of times we show you stuff with cables and functional trainers and stuff, and you're thinking, I don't have that. But if you've got a simple home gym with an adjustable bench, like you could get a rack of dumbbells from us and an adjustable bench and have less than, $300 or $400 invested and have a good home gym. Just a good set of dumbbells and an adjustable bench. So it's something anybody can afford and anybody can do. And a lot of you are in my own gym and you were going, ha, that's a new one. I never saw that. That's good too. So that's an incline dumbbell curl. Now, I'll show you something else. Put on you. Life Fight. I'm tired. I've been here a long time doing this, and I'm very old now, and so it takes a lot out of a person to do this by himself. And I've been here talking to a camera like a crazy person. I thought about today, if there wasn't a camera in front of me, I would just be another schizophrenic because I'm just talking and there's nobody there most of the day. All right, Pam's here now. She's running the camera. I got a camera girl, camera lady, camera woman. What's correct? Who knows? Life Fight is our multivitamin, multi-mineral. It's kind of like an insurance policy. I tell people this I wish I knew how many times I've said this. You know, if you take creatine monohydrate, which we have plain old creatine in, it's freaking awesome. You take it, you get stronger, you have more energy, it's just great. You just like in a week, you just boom, all of a sudden you're like, wow, that's amazing. Male or female, it's great. Jazam, best selling product we've ever had. It's for men and women, by the way. Balances your hormone, raises testosterone a little bit, enhances sex drive, does a whole lot of stuff. And you take it and you go, Jazam! You know, after 3, 4, 5 days. Sometimes it takes a week. Whatever. But you feel it. You feel it. LifeVite, my own multivitamin, you know what? You're going to take it and you're going to go, I agree with you. It is an insurance policy, but it is loaded. It is full of stuff. The problem is, like one-a-day vitamins, remember those when we were kids? You older people, I don't know why I said there's 20-year-olds. One-a-day vitamins, you can't put all that. That was bull crap. It takes 3 of these a day. Put them away, please. Put the animals away. This is not okay. Put the animals away. Let them go fight somewhere else. So, back in the day, we'd get a one-a-day vitamin. It was this big around. It's teeny tiny. Your children, you don't even know. So now, this is a 3 times a day, but it is loaded. It has got, I'm going to scroll the stuff. I could just sit here and hum while it scrolls. So why I'm going to read all the ingredients. I could just sing for you and while it's, I mean, I don't know if you can see my sheet of paper. See that? See that? You got our website, by the way. Look at this. Look at there. It continued on the second sheet. I'm not reading all that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. So, vitamin A, all the usual stuff, plus it's got, this is a thing that's cool, is it's got greens in it. It's got algae, spirulina, it's got wheatgrass powder, safflower, lecithin, it's got all this weird stuff in it too. Plus it has raspberry, pomegranate, bilberry, alfalfa. It's got a whole complex of that in it too. Superfoods. Great product. Who cares? What's the price? I don't know. I don't even know where it is. There it is. It's $13.95. That's 90 of those. That's a 30-day supply, right? If you buy 3, this is me not wanting to do cutaways later. If you do 3, there's a close-up of those. If you buy 3, you get 20% off. Can you order these on your website, Jason? Why, yes, I'm glad you asked. You certainly can. Go to jasonsfitness.com. Go to southfit.com. It's the same thing. And click on Enter Store. Order it. We ship it to you. So, it's called LifeVite. It's really cool. And like I said, when you get it, just know that you are enhancing your health. You may get some more energy. Some people say they feel more energetic. I never noticed it, but then again, I was already taking a bunch of junk. So if you're taking nothing and you get our LifeVite, you might go, hey, you're wrong. Hoist Dual Series HD3300. It is a multi-press, for lack of a better term, and I can't believe I haven't done a bunch of stuff on this because we've had this thing 3 or 4 years just in our own club in Mobile, Alabama. We've also sold a bunch of these to condos and apartment complexes over the years. And that's really, it's in schools and stuff that don't have space or budget. And we wound up, we had a full circuit that we wound up taking Foley. Our club Foley is a huge building. It's got 2 complete circuits. Mobile's not as big. We had a lot of free weights and stuff. So we have to combine things. So it worked out well for us as a full commercial health club. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, this is a great machine. I'm not a big machine guy, but sometimes I have a sore elbow or shoulder, what have you, and I need to use a machine, so I use this. So first thing I'm showing, the reason I'm squatting down like this in this position is, this is how it adjusts. See that? That's chest. Come up 1. That's incline. It says the word incline, by the way, which is really cute. And then come up 1, shoulder. So it adjusts there, and then this arm adjusts, and that's how it's real simple to use, is what I'm trying to point out. So I'm gonna take you through a few of the different features. Okay, this is the Hoist HD3300. It's a multi-press. I've already shown you how you adjust the back. Just really quick, this is for chest, all right? Now, up there's a place to adjust this arm length. This is perfect for me, right? Right there. The weight stack is right here to adjust. So I don't even have to get up to change that. So you can do drop sets and cool stuff like that. So that's about as fluid as you could want. It feels very natural. There's a slight angle. I don't know if you can see that on these handles in this grip. Now, to teach you something real cool about grips. That is considered a pronated grip. There's 3 grips. There's pronation, neutral, supination. That's it. If you ever read that in an article now, you know what they're talking about. Sounds real fancy. Doesn't mean anything. It means your hands turned over, your hands shaking hands, your hands turned under like you're holding something in your hand. See, I put it real simple. Let's dumb it way down for me, not for you. I'm not talking down to you, I'm talking down to me. So why do you have those 2 grips? Sometimes, some days, your shoulder will hurt in this grip. You'll get on here and go, oh God. And then all you have to do is move down to this grip, keep your elbows tighter to your side, and have no shoulder pain whatsoever. That's it. Now, I'll also tell you this, if you're using dumbbells, you should change up the grip. What happens when you bring your elbows tighter? It's a little less chest in some areas of chest, but it's more triceps and it's more deltoid, anterior deltoid, front deltoid. Now, does that matter to anybody? No, probably not. But the main thing is for shoulder pain differences. That's the main reason I would preach that to anybody, to be able to use those 2 different grips. But what you will find is when you press like this, you will feel it. A lot of guys come to me and say, I can't get that. I got a gap in my chest. I want that inner. And ladies, if you've never done it on another woman that's got a developed chest, we're not talking about boobies. We're talking about pecs. We're talking about chest muscles. It's really pretty. Is that right there, that little valley? That's caused from bringing your hands in that position, more so than this position. And if you don't believe me, while you're at home right now, boys and girls, if you'll just take your hands and press out like this and feel that, as opposed to this, it's completely different. The contraction in your hand being in this position compared to this position is a total different ball game. So that's how you do chest. Now I'm gonna see if, without taking a break, I can just adjust this and show you. Hang on. I don't know how this is gonna look. You'll see my butt. I don't know. I don't want to have to do a bunch of edits on this. Now we're going in inclined. You saw what I did. Now I get in here and go, oh, that's not right. The bench can drop down or go up, but the main thing is that right there. Starting position of the chest. Right? Now that's an incline. Again, for shoulder pain, that's a little too much out in front of me, but if my shoulders were bothering, it wouldn't be. This is probably my favorite position this machine does, by the way. Just, not that you care, but again, this is a Hoist HD3300. This is going to be an equipment segment and a training segment because we sell a lot of these. All right. So now that was an incline press. What does that mean? It means it works deltoid. It means it works tricep, upper chest, more upper chest than across the middle. All right. Now I'm gonna do all this one more time. Show you my butt and do all that. Spin around. Now straight up and down. Now everybody should get the point of this. And usually, like I was one notch too. This is perfect for shoulders. You see my starting position there? That's perfect for shoulders. Straight up. That's all shoulder. Same thing I told you about on bench press or incline press. Shoulders are tweaked just a tad. This grip can take away a lot of pain. Like I said, I gave it away at the head of this thing. I love this machine. You know, I'm a big believer in dumbbells. I love cables. But if you're going to do a machine press, and a lot of you folks are like me, the gyms have evolved into, we've got so many kettlebells and medicine balls. I'm looking around my own gym while I'm saying this, and resistive balls, and all this stuff takes up a lot of room. It's nice to have that many features in a small footprint, because in a club like ours where the membership's limited and we do a lot of personal training, we don't have people lining up to do an incline press and a chest machine press. And actually we have 2 versions of this. And in Foley we have several versions. So, but that's a really good machine. So like I said, more equipment wise, Hoist HD3300, we sell it. You can go to our website, go to jasonsfitness.com, click enter store, and it's on our store page and you can read all about it. But I can't believe I took this long to tell you about this machine. It's a really good machine. The show's been on 32 years, and I don't believe I've ever shown this exercise. It's just one of those things. The great thing about weight training, the thing that's kept me enthralled by it for 45 years at this point, I've been training steadily without a break for 45 years, is that there are so many different exercises. And I'm not talking about, we've had so many fancy machines come out, starting really in the 70s. Things kind of blew up with Nautilus and different cool stuff came out, and has continued on. But really and truly, if you've got cables, dumbbells, adjustable benches, and barbells, you're golden. That's really all you need. So I'm going to show you an exercise. I know for a fact I've never shown this exercise on the show in 32 years of having a TV show, but and I'm going to show you a combination of things at the end. But I just want to show the exercise right now. This is an incline dumbbell tricep extension. Okay, and you could use a barbell too. Now, first thing you got to figure out is what angle do you like, right? So this feels about right to me. Most of these benches will go from flat to about 90 degrees. I think about 45 or 60 feels about right. This is very light pair of dumbbells. You would want to keep I would suggest you keep your reps between 8 and 12, as high as 15 on this. This is not I'm going to set a record on how much I can lift kind of movement. This is a squeezy bodybuilder kind of movement, okay? This is a shaping, get bigger arms kind of movement, all right? At this angle, you see how the dumbbells travel behind the bench? That's why it's the perfect angle for me. I had it a little lower earlier and it was bumping the bench. Now, I want to show you something. It doesn't get more complicated than this, by the way. My hands are in a neutral position. And neutral position just means like that, okay? Right, you got neutral, pronate, supinate. Don't ever let that sound fancy to you. That's all that means. Neutral's like shaking hands, right? So I'm in a neutral position. I get a good stretch, and then back to the top. Now, one of the good things about doing this on this angle is instead of winding, if I wind up here, there's no muscle activation with the dumbbell. I'm done. But if you keep the elbows back, and when you come out, I'm locked out, but if you'll notice I'm at a slight angle, the tension never goes away on the tricep. All right, that's one little trick. Another little trick is you can start in a neutral position like I talked about, and as you come up, rotate your hands. And that changes the whole exercise completely. It's a complete different exercise just by that little bit. You will feel it go from the short head to the long head in that rotation even more. And this works the long head of the tricep really effectively. You feel it. Okay. And like I said, I'll try to show some other people. I think at the end of this show, and maybe I'll stick at the end of both these segments for YouTube purposes, what you can do is, I'm big on antagonistic supersets. I talk about a lot on the show. If you watch any of our other clips, I'm a big believer in it, especially when we're talking about squeezy bodybuilder sizey kind of stuff. Maybe not when you're squatting for powerlifting or athletic training, not when you're deadlifting, but when you're doing this kind of stuff, there's no point in sitting around. So like this exercise I showed earlier was an incline dumbbell curl. You're laying back, you're doing a curl. You could, if you're strength level's even, you could immediately throw it up and go into an extension and never even move. If not, you could have the other dumbbell set up in front of you and swap out the dumbbells. And you can go back and forth. Because while the triceps are resting, the biceps are working, and vice versa. I see a lot of people sitting around doing a lot of talking and very little training. And my personal workouts take me, if I'm doing a 3-way split, which is probably my favorite thing, I'll do chest and back one day, I'll do legs one day, and shoulders and arms one day. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40 max. And if I train 40 minutes, right now it's me, my best friend Jerry Weaver, my son Jay Green, sometimes his daughter Shelby, all of us training. If we're talking a little bit too much, it may take 40 minutes, but that's 4 of us getting through a third of our body. So we move very quickly. And that's not just because I'm this old, not just because I'm this old, although that matters. It's because certain movements, like I just showed you, you don't need that much rest, and you are resting. The biceps are resting when you're doing triceps, and they have proven, like if you do a pull before you do a bench press, you literally get stronger by doing it. You don't get weaker, you get stronger. So that's a great way to balance your body and balance muscle, and I'll probably stick this at the very end. But anyway, and I'm gonna show that superset at the end. Nutrition Corner, talking about Connolly. We've had a product for a long time, Jazam. It is our best-selling product, has been our best-selling product for a long time. First came out as a male enhancement formula. Upon further research, it's as good for women as it is for men's. So now we sell a lot more of it because men's and women's are using it together, and it's just a great product. It does a lot of things. It is I call it a kitchen sink product. It's we have all the ingredients that we know actually does something, right, in this venue. So that's why I call it kitchen sink product. But you're gonna like it a lot. I'm gonna tell you about one ingredient in particular, because I'm trying to keep these short. It's called Tonkat Ali. First of all, I love saying that word, and sometimes I just, for no reason at all, say Tonkat Ali, and I don't think anybody else should do that, but that's what I do. It's known as Pasik Bhumi or Long Jack. It's a root traditionally used in Southeast Asia to increase libido and sexual performance. I could just, where's my mic? I could just drop the mic and walk off the set. That should sell the bottle right there. It works. Tonkat Ali is thought to work by naturally increasing free testosterone levels. Other reported effects include decreased body fat, hello, increased muscle mass, hello, increased energy, please, enhanced immune system and mental clarity. Thank you, I'll take both. Both men and women can experience the remarkable benefits of this amazing herb. The bottle actually now says herbally enhanced human. I thought all that was clever because I thought of it. Isn't it funny how when you think of something, you think it's extra specially clever? Some of you may be going, that's stupid. But to me, in my brain, the narrative playing out in my head is it's absolutely genius. So anyway, it's called Jazam. It's on the website. Go to jasonsfitness.com, go to southfit.com, click enter store, supplements, go to Jazam, and all this stuff, information is right here. I've gone into a lot of depth on each one for the show, and it's too long. But I'll scroll a bunch while I'm talking about it and show you a picture of the bottle or something. But let me just say, this is a product that I don't know that we've ever sold to just one bottle. And a lot of people, we've had one guy come back after he used 2 or 3 bottles and asked me for a deal on 12. So it's that kind of product. So enjoy Jazam.